Hey guys, welcome to Tier Maker. Today I'm stealing someone else's tier list. Um, I'm doing a ranking or tier list of all Inanimate Insanity characters, which includes random characters like I don't even remember which one this is. 5C. I don't remember, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. Um, for some reason I don't know why I'm doing this. I want to get videos out, so I thought tier list. They're fun. Um, Now I didn't know if I was going to do this based on my opinion or based on like how I think a character, if it's a good written. Like I could hate a character, but if they're really well written and have a lot of stuff going on, I could still put them in A or whatever. So I think I'm gonna do that. I don't think this tier list is bought, which is annoying because it has Bo, but season 3 Bo, which is bought, so then maybe it doesn't have. Yeah, it doesn't have bot. Um, so that's a bit annoying. I'll just have to. You know what, I'm gonna go find an image of bot and add it. Or in back, I found a bot image. Even though it's a way back one, but whatever. Now we have bot. Um, at least I don't think bot's here. And if I know technically we have bot, but I'm not finding an image of Bo because that's confusing. Anyway, so I'm gonna base it off of how well written they are as a character. Like, do they have a lot of personality? I could change these tiers actually. Extremely well written, and then no personality, and then the rest of the tiers can remain. To capitalize them. Okay. So Miphone, he's the host. Of course, he's got a lot going on. Thank God. A lot of hosts of object shows, usually just are guys. They're just dudes that are like, "Hey, welcome to my object show. Come object my show." Miphone's got a lot to him. He has a tragic backstory for one, so he gets bonus points for that. But also, he really, really likes hosting Inanimate Insanity so much he doesn't want it to end. As we've seen in certain episodes of III. That sounds like a pirate reference, okay. But yeah, that helps to his character. We know he's got a few character traits like his fat slobness, but he's also shown to be a really caring person. Like with Bot in one of the II episodes, or season 3 episodes. I think it was the, I don't know if it's episode 2 or 3 or something, but it's the photo challenge. He had a nice little moment with Bot in that, so that was cute. But yeah, overall, I think Mifon is a really well-developed character, a lot going on, and he's more than just the host. And then we got Lightbulb, who sadly isn't as good, but she isn't just a comic relief character. She is so much more to her than just that. In season 1, that was what she was. Which was still funny. She was like one of the only good parts of season 1 in my opinion. And she's got a lot more to it. Again, in the earliness of season 2, she was still kind of just comic relief, and it was really good comic relief to me at the time, because she was very random, but it works with her. And even in later episodes, she develops even more. She's not just someone who's silly and stuff, especially in episode 12. Alternate reality show, where Test Tube gets a little bit angry at her because all she does is be silly and stuff, but she actually shows that she's actually trying her best, and even if she is a mostly comedic character, she's very well written as a character, and there's more to her than that. And then we got OJ, who, as a season 1 character, was extremely boring and had nothing going on for him. I mean, he literally didn't talk in the first episode, and then he won. It's good for him. But in season 2, he got some stuff from him, and then in season 3, he's been pretty good. Obviously, he's a unique character in the fact that he owns a hotel. He's one of the few characters we know that actually has a job and does things. And I think that's pretty cool. because he's always like worrying about a hotel. Even in the comics, he's just always a busy guy, and I think that's quite cute. He's very white man. OJ is just a middle-aged white businessman, and we love him for that. Taco is a no-brainer. She's British, which knock off on them good. She's everyone's favorite British person, including mine, and I know a lot of British people. Obviously, season 1, weirdo, really random, low random humor, hot garbage of a character. Nearly won, showed her true colours, showed the fact that she was British, and then got really evil in season 2. Then showed that she was better than that. In like a few little scenes, shows that she actually cares for a microphone, especially in episode 15 or 14. What was the last one? Was it 14? It was 14, there's no 15. She got really sad when microphone cut her off, and I think it just helps add to her as an amazing like villain who's not really villain. I guess she's kind of like an anti-hero, but she's still a villain, really. A pickle is B. Giving him a B because he's not got too much screen time, sadly. He was in one of the shorts, I know that. But again, he's a season 1 character, and he's got slight amount of stuff in season 2, since he was Tucker's best friend. Obviously there's some to him right there. He's obviously been betrayed by her. Lots of nasty stuff, really. I feel everyone feels really bad for him, and he deserves better. He also just looks like a cucumber, even though he isn't. So he's alright, but not amazing. Box can die. Nickel is okay. Now, he has a lot to him. He's in every single season. He's doing a lot, but he's not good. Season 2, amazing. I loved Nickel in season 2. He was great. He was an antagonistic character in the way of Balloon and Suitcase, and to an extent Baseball. I loved him in that. And then season 3, he got worse. Him and Balloon have been on and off of their friendship. I think finally now with episode 16, they're finally back to being friends, but it's taken them so long, and they've been in and out of their friendship so many times that he's just fell off. He should be eliminated by now. Baseball's better than him. Does anyone need a big ladder? Or whatever he said. Something about big ladder. Find him. Does anyone have a big ladder? I really wish I got that shirt. The big ladder shirt. I miss the Inanimate Insanity merch. Anyway, yeah. Baseball, he's in the final 4. He's very good. I don't give him enough credit, because I always saw him as like a boring character, but no, there's a lot to him. He's dealt with a lot. He's just trying to be a good team leader. He deserves a hug. This video's gonna go on for so long, but I didn't stop picking up the pace. Okay, gotta go. Knife, B. I like Knife. He's my least favorite of the final 4. That doesn't mean he's not good. I just don't think there's enough going on with him for me to really like him as much as everyone else does. Obviously, him and Microphone have an entire thing going on with him finding out but not caring. So I mean, it's fine. It's just not the best to me. Paper isn't a character I can say is well written, because the way Adam and the gang did his weird thing that he had in season 1. Obviously, they were children when they wrote that, so they couldn't really do it well. But the way they did it was obviously not very good. I don't know where his like alternate persona thing. People say it's like DID, but obviously that's not confirmed, so I'm not going to call it that. Unless it was confirmed. I don't know. I haven't looked. But Paper's whole thing in season 1 with trying to overcome his issues and then defeating it with a piano. I didn't mean to put him in D. He's in C tier for now. Maybe if he gets more screen time, which I doubt, considering season 3 and 2 are basically over and we're not going to see those guys again, probably. Maybe. Balloon is in the nickel tier because they are on the same length of Balloon Season 1, awful. Balloon Season 2, better. And then Balloon Season 3, the same problem as Nickel. Salt and Pepper are also... God, I'm putting them both in here because they don't beat each other like that. Again, Salt and Pepper were just stereotypical women in the first season. They barely got any screen time in Season 2, but then they got their episodes in God damn, episode 12, which just made them great. They were so much fun in that episode that they deserve a B tier just for how well they were. This is Bo. This is not Bot, despite the fact that it's Bot's asset in Season 3. I'm counting this as Bo because I put Bot in here. Bo is, she's good. Bo is good. I like Bo. Bo is nicely written. She dies, but I like all of the mansion stuff. I like her song, which really helps give her points there. She's a good character, and I like her. Yin Yang are also quite good. Season 2, they were not my best. My best? I didn't make Season 2. My favorites. Same with Season 3, again, not my favorites, but they improved, and that, like, brotherly conflict was really nice to see. So yeah, overall, pretty good. I need to take a drink because I have been talking too long already. Alright. Marshmallow. You know what? Another S-tier character with Marshmallow. Season 1, she was just there. I don't really count most of Season 1 in this list, because none of them had personality in that. But in Season 2, Marshmallow was unique in that she just left. She's gone. Goodbye. Never coming back. And I think that was really good. It's also her conflict with Apple and everything. Just a solid character. There's so many more characters to go through. I don't know how long we've been recording already. I have been recording for 13 minutes. Apple is not good, but not bad. She's just silly and a little bit stupid, and childish and stuff. She really likes art. She can't spell very well. She's not very good at understanding things. People say she's autism coded, which I see it. But she's okay, and I'm glad she's with her best friend. Suitcase is good. Yep. She has her mental issues, she has her anxiety, and I think those are all pretty well written. So good job, Suitcase. You're a good character. Paintbrush is great, man. They aren't my favorite by any means, but the way they're written, and they have their anger issues, and they have their gender issues, and Season 2, Episode 12, the episode they got eliminated in, is my favorite episode, and Paintbrush was great in that. I don't think I need to say anything else. Bomb has no personality, but I'm not gonna put him. He just stutters a lot, and that's all we got from him. I'm sorry, Bomb. Test Tube is my... I can't put her in S, just because, but she is A-tier material. Obviously, she was in Season 2 for a long time, and she was in Season 3 for a long time, and she developed a lot with Fan, and even with Cabby, where she learned that she isn't that bad. So good on you, Test Tube. Toilet. Sadly, we haven't seen too much of him to get more development with Toilet. He just kind of makes jokes, and then he kind of disappeared from Season 2 mostly. We didn't really see a lot of him. And then he left. Trophies. Well, he's a little bit strange. I mean, in Season 2, just an asshole. But in, like, Fans' Fantastic Features and stuff, he improved, and I can't believe a little spin-off would improve someone so much. Speaking of Fans' Fantastic Features, Fan's really good. Again, Fan isn't a character I really like, but the way he's written, very good. There's a lot to him. Episode 14 is not my favorite episode of Season 2, but it gave Fan a lot, despite the fact that he was eliminated by then. And he's just been like a good character for the fans to like connect with. He's a fan of Inanimate Insanity. get because he's a fan. He was in season 1 as well as like a little extra character. So fan good. Microphone, go with your woman. I mean, it's no surprise that I'm putting Microphone this year. I miss her so much. Where is she? I want her back. But yeah, Microphone, great character, so much to her. Episode 9 was the turning point for most people in the series of when it got good. For me, it was episode 7, because Keep on Cleaning is the greatest song of all time, and that's when it gets good. But 9 for most people, 9 and 10 is where it actually got good, and it's because of these two. It's because of Taco and Microphone, and also the quality just got better anyway. But man, their whole thing, amazing. Cherries, there's nothing to them, sadly. I'm sorry, Cherries. Tissues also doesn't have much to him, but Fan's fantastic features really helped. It helped a lot of characters. Soap, we lost her too soon. She had the greatest banger of all time, and then she's gone. Rest in peace. Cheesy... yeah, Cheesy can be beat here. He improved, he got better, he was eliminated too soon as well, but if these guys weren't eliminated, then we wouldn't have a lot of the other character moments that we had. So I'm sorry, Cheesy. Doe is... Doe. I mean, he was funny in episode 11, I guess, but he really is a nothing character, isn't he? B-Pad is quite good. He's not amazing, but there's stuff to him. He's got the same, like, backstory along with, like, Miphone. He's a good character. And also the fact that he helped Marshmallow out and tried and not told Miphone about where she was going. It shows how he's got heart, and I like that. Steve Cobbs could die, but he's okay. He doesn't have the best writing. We only already saw him in episode 14. Not 14, 13. Mind Your Business. And those are just flashback scenes, so we need more of him to really... for him to be better than he is. Life Ring doesn't have anything going on, and I feel bad for him. He got eliminated really quickly. And even the scenes that we've seen him in on Indefinite Island, it could be better. Clover's okay. I really like Clover. She's one of my favorites of season 3, but I'd be lying if I said she was great. She's not. Her luck thing didn't actually get too old quickly for me, like it did for others. I think it was managed quite well. And the fact that she had like a negative side to it, and then she gave her luck to Nickel, I like all of that. Blueberry is horribly written. Oh my god. I understand what they were going for with episode 15, where he tricked everyone to get back into the show, but then he just became evil, and then immediately uneviled. What were they thinking? Just keep him as a grumpy little guy who doesn't want to try. He could have easily, like, accidentally got back in by just passing out from being tired or something, and then he would have woken up and been like, oh, sorry, I didn't actually die or anything, so then he would have had to get in. There we go, solved. And he gets to still be silly and depressing and stuff. Silver Spoon is a character I don't like that much, but I'd be lying if I said he wasn't well written. Him and Candle are a good duo, and I miss Candle. But he just go back and forth with being an ass and being nice, so it keeps him from being really good. Cabby's great. I'm putting her in S tier despite the fact that she shouldn't be in there because I'm biased, because the writers messed her up a little bit in episode 14, but I'm going to forget about that because they made it better immediately afterwards. And her entire conflict is, again, a really unique one, having files be like memories, and the fact that she can only remember things if she writes them down and has them. is really interesting, and I really like that, and I'm glad she's still around with us, and she hasn't been eliminated yet. Kendall is strange because she's in episode. Uh, sorry, I died. 15, when it was the rejoin episode, she was like really evil seeming. Uh, it was weird, but it was like really cool because she's shown this kind of attitude before in other episodes, so it's not like inconsistent or anything. But she really wanted to get back in, and I kind of wish she did because, you know, kind of evil, but kind of not. She has her inner flame. She's really powerful. Really cool. Tea Kettle can go sit with her bestie, Life Ring, old people meet up. Again, there isn't too much to her. She got eliminated really quickly. Well, not really quickly. She only got out in episode 6. But to me, that's too quick. She was a fun character, not amazing. Just your mother, basically, or your grandmother. Your mom or your grandmom. And I really liked her, but she could be better. Blueberry is nice. Him and Bot. Whoa, my voice cracked. Cool. Him and Bot, best friends, love them. So silly. Cheer Factory forever. But that's all he really is. Floor is good. He blends in with the background a bit, but he's a fun little Australian little guy, and I'm glad he's the co-host. He's a very good co-host. I mean, he can help a lot, considering he's the entire island. And him and Mifo work quite well together. I wish we see more of them though, because sadly we don't. I mean, in the latest episode, episode 16, the floor is like being suspicious of Mifo, so there is still stuff with them, so I like that. 4S? I think his name's 4S. Yeah, this is 4S. 4S is fun. He's Arnold, whose last name I don't want to pronounce because I don't want YouTube to think I'm saying bad words, but he's doing an impression of him for some reason. Put the cookie down. Down. Yeah, he's fun. I wish we'd see him again though. He's on the poster. He's hiding behind Maypad in the 12 years poster. So I think that means he's gonna come back. Hopefully. 5C has no personality. I don't know why 5. The other end, which one is. I don't know why she's here and her husband isn't here, because this person doesn't have him on the list for some reason. And then these guys at the bottom here can all go in D tier for not being anything, but you know, that's not their fault. I have to scroll down now, damn it. They're all nothing character. Chives could be in C tier though. Chives is fun. And then Bot, who is really good, and I like Bot. You can tell I put this image in because no background. The floor doesn't have a background either though. Yeah, Bot. One thing written, the build-up was a little odd, but you could tell immediately that Bo was weird and from episode 1 of season 3. And I like it. I think Bot is a nicely written character, and they're super cool. Here's my tier list. Here's the, is this character well written tier list. I might do a general opinions tier list. I'm also considering doing an episode tier list. So look out for that. If you disagree with my opinion, thank you. Yeah, that's what you get. So yeah, this is the tier list. I'm gonna hate this tier list about 10 seconds after I finish recording this. I'm Chris Blake Doctor. It's a terrible tier list, and I'll see you all some other time.